Since 1968, serving our community with local news and sports. Covering Alexander, Burke, Caldwell, Catawba, Iredell, Lincoln, and Watauga counties. We are WHKY News.
Good evening and welcome into the Monday, November 3rd edition of the WHKY News. I'm Rob Eastwood. Topping our news tonight, a man is charged with striking a police vehicle, sending the officer to the hospital. Arianna Mack has the story.
Thanks, Rob. 19-year-old Gabriel Matthew Klein of Mooresville was arrested Saturday by the North Carolina State Highway Patrol. He's charged with felony serious injury by motor vehicle, driving while impaired, driving by person less than 21 years old after consuming alcohol, carrying a concealed weapon, reckless driving, and possessing an open container of alcohol. Saturday at 9:38 p.m., the North Carolina State Highway Patrol responded to a collision with personal injuries involving a Mooresville Police Department officer in Iredell County. A 2012 Toyota Camry traveling north on NC 801 drove off the roadway to the right, overcorrected, and then crossed the center line, colliding with a southbound Mooresville Police Department officer's patrol vehicle. The driver of the Camry, Gabriel Matthew Klein, was transported to an area hospital by EMS where he was later cleared. He was then issued a $10,000 secured bond at the Iredell County Magistrate's Office. The Mooresville police officer was transported to an area hospital by EMS and was later released. I'm Arianna Mack reporting for WHKY News.
Thanks, Arianna. A vehicle crashed into a business in Iredell County. According to the Iredell Free News, Mooresville Fire Rescue personnel, Mooresville Police, and Iredell County EMS responded to a report of a structure collapse on Brawley School Road shortly before 11 p.m. Friday. Responders found a car had struck a column outside the structure and crashed into the front of Mama's Pizza Express. The business was closed at the time of the crash. According to the published report, no injuries were reported. Crews from Mooresville Rescue 1 determined that the steel support beam was not damaged and the structure was sound. The Mooresville Police Department is investigating the cause of the crash. A Garner man has been charged with embezzling from a client in Catawba County. North Carolina Insurance Commissioner Mike Causey announced the arrest of 26-year-old Tyler Anglin. He was charged with felony embezzlement. Special agents with the Department of Insurance's Criminal Investigations Division accuse Anglin, owner of the public adjuster company TDE Claims LLC, of embezzling more than $133,000 from a Catawba County client. According to the arrest warrant, Anglin was entrusted to receive the claim for his client, but kept the money and did not transfer the money to him. Anglin was arrested in Johnston County October 30th and given a $150,000 secured bond. He was scheduled to appear in Catawba County District Court last Friday. The arrest is the result of an ongoing investigation regarding complaints the Department of Insurance has received about Anglin and TDA claims. Election Day is tomorrow, and there are several contested races across the Hickory Metro. In Hickory, there is a race for mayor featuring incumbent Hank Guess and challenger Park Inglefield. In addition, there is a race for the Ward 5 City Council seat between David Zagaroli and Arnita Dula. There are races in several other municipalities in Catawba County along with surrounding counties. The full list of candidates in the races we're covering is available at WHKY.com. The polls open at 6:30 a.m. and close at 7:30 p.m. Tuesday. We will have coverage of the Catawba County contested races and selected races in other counties at our website, WHKY.com, starting at 8 p.m. on WHKY Radio, 1290 a.m. and 102.3 FM, and streaming on our website. We will have a full report at 10 o'clock tomorrow night right here on our TV News. In today's crime report, details on an arrest following a lengthy chase. plus a report on the arrest of a wanted man. In local sports, Jason Savage has a recap of the state championship won by a local volleyball squad. In community focus, Arianna Mack and Tara Bland of Carolina Caring will discuss an upcoming event and commemoration this month. We are on over-the-air TV every weekday at 5:30 and 10 p.m. on channel 14.2. You can also find the full broadcast on our YouTube channel, and you can catch it at 10 o'clock each evening on the WHKY Facebook page. We're also in multiple cable systems, including Compass in Morganton. I'm Rob Eastwood, and this is the WHKY News.
Great news!
What's up?
Paramount Hyundai in Hickory has been voted the #1 Hyundai dealer in North Carolina on DealerRater.com.
That's amazing. Congrats.
Thank you to all of our wonderful team members and customers.
Paramount Hyundai in Hickory.
Weight loss is never one size fits all.
At the North Carolina Bariatric Institute, we support you with personalized care
at every step of your weight loss journey.
Your care team is led by robotically trained bariatric surgeons.
Our nurses, dietitians, and psychologists work together to help you achieve lasting, effective weight loss.
Visit us online to register for a free informational seminar and begin your weight loss journey.
Once Upon a Time is right now. Escape to the Renaissance Festival, a time-traveling adventure. Saturdays and Sundays, October 4th through November 23rd. There's music, comedy, circus entertainments, jousting, knights, the living mermaids, and a feast all rolled into a non-stop outdoor family adventure. Tickets limited while supplies last. Online only at renfestinfo.com.
Nick, I need your help. Trying to buy a car and I'm overwhelmed.
You won't be overwhelmed at Paramount. Credit, we can help. Time, we're going to get you in and out. Trade, we're going to get you more for it. Hidden fees, we don't have them.
Problem solved at Paramount Kia.
Simple.
Keeping it easy.
Transparent.
No hidden fees.
Fair.
Treating people the way you want to be treated.
Simple, transparent, and fair.
That's Paramount Kia.
The following report contains real arrest records and law enforcement data. All individuals are presumed innocent until proven guilty in a court of law.
Welcome back into the WHKY News. I'm Rob Eastwood. Leading off our crime report, a Catawba County man was taken into custody in Alexander County after allegedly leading law enforcement on a lengthy chase. 35-year-old Jonathan Lee Eckert of Claremont was arrested Friday by Alexander County Sheriff's officers and was charged with offenses including felony flee to elude arrest with a motor vehicle, assault on a law enforcement officer, and 3 counts of resisting arrest. Iredell County Sheriff's deputies attempted to stop a vehicle reportedly driven by Jonathan Lee Eckert. The pursuit entered Alexander County on US 64 at a high rate of speed. Alexander County deputies took over with assistance from Taylorsville Police and the Highway Patrol. The suspect vehicle, driven by Eckert, continued onto Highway 127 and Blankenship Road before leaving the roadway on Teague Town Road. The driver reportedly refused to cooperate and comply with law enforcement. One Alexander County Sheriff's Office vehicle was struck, sustaining minor damage, according to Sheriff Chad Pennell. Eckert was confined without bond in the Alexander County Detention Center. With details on the arrest of a wanted man, here's Arianna Mack.
That's correct, Rob. A man wanted by authorities in Burke County has been taken into custody. 44-year-old Robert Aaron Stillwell of Frost Court in Connolly Springs was arrested last Wednesday by Burke County Sheriff's officers. He's charged with felony flee to elude arrest with a motor vehicle and misdemeanor possession of drug paraphernalia. On Wednesday, deputies received an anonymous tip regarding the whereabouts of Robert Aaron Stillwell, who had outstanding warrants. Deputies found Stillwell in the area of Oak Ridge Drive and North Center Street in Hildebrand. He was taken into custody without incident. Stillwell was brought to the Burke County Jail under $10,000 bond. A court date is scheduled for January 5th, 2026. He had been on Burke County's most wanted list since October 23rd. I'm Arianna Mack reporting for WHKY.
Thanks, Arianna. With details on the arrests of a pair of suspects in Catawba County, here's David Cedrone.
All right, thanks, Rob. Well, Cheryl's Ford man is facing charges after deputies say he fired a weapon into an occupied property. 26-year-old Eric Anderson of Kimber Lane was arrested by Catawba County Sheriff's Office. Investigators say Anderson is charged with felony discharge of a weapon into an occupied property. He was taken to the Catawba County Detention Facility where he was given a $25,000 bond. His district court date scheduled for November 20th. A Cherryville man is in custody after Hickory police say they found drugs during an arrest Thursday. 37-year-old Anquivacenta Littlejohn was arrested and charged with felony possession of methamphetamine and second-degree trespass. Littlejohn is being held at the Catawba County Detention Facility under a $25,000 bond. He's also expected to appear in district court on November 20th. I'm David Cedrone, WHKY News.
Thanks, David. A Hickory man is charged with break-in offenses. 27-year-old Ryan Kelly Thompson was arrested on charges filed in Catawba County. He's charged with felony breaking and entering and larceny after breaking and entering. Following the Monday arrest, Thompson was incarcerated in the Catawba County Detention Facility under no bond. A district court date was scheduled the same day in Newton. And that's your crime report. I'm Rob Eastwood. Stay with us. Jason Savage is up next with local sports.
Nick, I need your help. Trying to buy a car and I'm overwhelmed.
You won't be overwhelmed at Paramount. Credit, we can help. Time, we're going to get you in and out. Trade, we're going to get you more for it. Hit the Visa, we don't have them.
Problem solved at Paramount Kia.
Once upon a time is right now. Escape to the Renaissance Festival, a time-traveling adventure. Saturdays and Sundays, October 4th through November 23rd. There's music, comedy, circus entertainments, jousting, nights, the living mermaids, and a feast all rolled into a non-stop outdoor family adventure. Tickets limited while supplies last. Online only at renfestinfo.com.
I chose Oak Street because they focus on older people. They're really good at following all my multiple conditions, at testing when I need it, and just making sure I maintain my health.
At Oak Street Health, we specialize in healthcare for older adults with care that focuses on keeping you healthy, catching issues early to keep you healthy longer.
I heard about Oak Street Health. I thought, wow, this is a nice place. They take time to talk to you and find out about you. They actually found out that I had a 99% blockage in my main artery of my heart. I had no idea. I had no symptoms. I would not be sitting here without them digging deeper.
When I meet a new patient for the first time, there's a lot of getting to know each other, right? There's not just about your medical health, although that's really important, but I also want to know about them as a person, what's important to them, where they grew up, and how they like to spend their time. Having that really deep connection is really important for just the relationship.
We go beyond what you'll find in most doctors' offices. Along with doctors and nurses, our care team also includes social workers and mental health support, just to name a few. They all work together to coordinate your care.
What I love about Oak Street is that they take care of my body, my physical, and also my mind. They gave me somebody to talk to. I used to beat myself up all the time. I don't do that anymore.
Oak Street is really good at putting everything in the big picture, all the big picture things, making sure socially, emotionally, physically, that all of those pieces go together and they all make up a good life and help us be our best.
At Oak Street Health, we provide health care for older adults like you. And we accept Medicare and most Medicare Advantage plans. Call 844-332-9680 to schedule your visit.
So my provider at Oak Street, she makes sure that she covers any problems I might have, what to expect in the future from things, how to treat my arthritis, how to make sure that my body is strong.
When I told my friend about Oak Street Health, I said, why don't you give it a try? And sure enough, he came in, he went through the same procedures that I went through, and he is with Oak Street Health for over a year now.
I made the transition to Oak Street because I really like how they focus on older people, and I know that's going to help me age well. I feel physically strong, I feel emotionally strong. I'm in the right place now because they're the right people at this time of my life.
Ready for care that puts you first? At Oak Street Health, we specialize in healthcare for older adults like you. With care that focuses on keeping you healthy, call 844-332-9680 to schedule your visit.
Rex Allen Theater's back on Thursday night at 8 o'clock p.m. on WHKY TV 14.2 with Kathy's Cooking, Interesting People, Hildebrand Cruising, and the Squatch Runners. You don't want to miss it. Channel 14.2 on free TV.
Simple.
Keeping it easy.
Transparent.
No hidden fees.
Fair.
Treating people the way you want to be treated.
Simple, transparent, and fair.
That's Paramount Kia.
This is your look at local sports for WHKY News. I'm Jason Savage. We begin with playoff brackets being released. First in boys soccer, first round contest must be completed by tomorrow. Second round will be held November 6th, third round November 10th, fourth round November 13th, and the regionals November 18th. State championships will be held November 20th through the 22nd. Now from our area in the 1A class, the North Carolina School of Science and Math of Morganton is a number 6 seed. They have a first round bye. In the 3A class, Patton is a 5 seed. They have a first round bye. West Caldwell is a 9 seed. They'll be hosting North Stanley in the first round. In the 4A class, Newton Conover is a number 1 seed. They have a first round bye. Bandy's is a 13 seed. They'll host West Iredell. Conference matchup in the first round. High Brighton is a 7 seed. They'll have a first round bye. Fred T. Ford is a 15 seed. They'll take on 18th seeded Bunker Hill, another conference matchup. You hate to see those in the first round. 5A class, Hickory is a number 3 seed. They have a first round bye. In the 6A class, Alexander Central is an 8 seed. They have a first round bye. Freedom is a 21 seed. They'll go to TC Roberson for the first round. South Caldwell is a 19 seed. They'll go to Olympic. And St. Stephen's is a 23 seed. They'll travel to Asheboro in the first round. Meanwhile, the high school football playoff brackets were also announced yesterday. First round games will be played on Friday, second round, November 14th, third round, November 21st, fourth round, day after Thanksgiving, November 28th, and the regional finals will be held December 5th, with the state championship games being held December 11th through the 13th. Now, area teams from the Hickory Metro are in the 4A class. East Burke, who will be a 21 seed, they'll play at Tuscola Friday in the first round. Newton Conover is a number 3 seed. They have a first round bye. Fred T. Ford is a number 14 seed. They will host Lake Norman Charter in the first round Friday night. Maiden is a number 6 seed. They've got a first round bye. Bandy's is a 10 seed. They'll be hosting South Rowan in the first round. High Brighton is a number 2 seed. They'll have a first round bye. In the 5A class, Hickory is a number 3 seed. They'll have a first round bye. In the 6A class, St. Stephen's is a number 16 seed. They will be at home against Mount Tabor Friday night. South Caldwell is a number 24 seed. They'll go to AC Reynolds. Freedom is a 4 seed. They have a first round bye. And Alexander Central is a number 19 seed. They will play at Statesville in the first round Friday night. Well, Hickory High Volleyball won the state 5A championship match at the Lawrence Stroll Veterans Memorial Coliseum Friday night in Winston. Hickory won over Seaford 3-1. Red Tornadoes will lose the first set 26-24, rallying though to win the final 3 sets. Emmy Gamble named the most valuable player. Ryan Hines was named sportsmanship winner. Hickory won their final 12 matches of the season to finish 35-4 and a perfect 16-0. In conference play, they won their championship in their first ever volleyball state title matchup. The North Carolina School of Science and Math of Morganton won the 1A Girls Cross Country Championship Friday at the Ivy Redmond Complex in Kernersville. They would place runners in spots 2 through 5 as they would win the state title by a whopping 71 points over Tri-County Early College. Meanwhile, with that, it was the first, again, this was Friday, it was the first state championship in any sport in the school's history until Saturday, when the Dragons also won 5-0 in the 1A Dual Team Girls Tennis Championship against Bear Creek. This is pretty impressive for a campus that opened in 2022. Lots more from this past weekend and the playoffs and high schools a little bit later on this week. Lenoir-Rhyne women's soccer got a late goal from Maya Rivera, breaking a 2-2 tie to win 3-2 over Tusculum on Saturday. Bears are 10-4-1 overall, 7-1-1 in the conference. They'll conclude the regular season on the road at Catawba on Wednesday. Lenoir-Rhyne men's soccer came down from a 1-0 deficit at the half to win 2-1 over Tusculum at home Saturday. Bears are 6-4-3 overall, 5-2-2 in the conference. They have secured a home conference quarterfinal game this coming weekend for the conference tournament, but they got to close out the regular season Wednesday on the road at Catawba. Lenoir-Rhyne football dropped an absolute heartbreaker Saturday, falling in overtime 38-37 to Wingate. Bears would match their Wingate's overtime score with one of their own, but the 2-point conversion, as you see, stuffed by the Bulldog defense. Bears 5-5 overall, 4-3 in the South Atlantic Conference. They're off next week. Their final game of the season will take place Saturday, November 15th at home against Catawba. Lenoir-Rhyne men's basketball opened up the season at the Small College Basketball Hall of Fame Classic over the weekend in Lakeland, Florida. They would fall to 4th-ranked Damon Saturday, 75-69, but lost in a heartbreaker in overtime to 13th-ranked Michigan Tech last night, 66-65. LR 0-2 on the early season. They'll face Chowan on the road November 14th. And finally, Appalachian State volleyball fell in both matches to Georgia State over the weekend at home. Mountaineers 13-10 overall, 4-8 in Sunbelt Conference play. They'll be traveling to Marshall Thursday and Friday. As always, much more at WHKY.com.
Great news!
What's up?
Paramount Hyundai in Hickory has been voted the #1 Hyundai dealer in North Carolina on DealerRater.com.
That's amazing. Congrats.
Thank you to all of our wonderful team members and customers.
Paramount Hyundai in Hickory.
Hey, grab me one too.
I chose Oak Street because they focus on older people. They're really good at following all my multiple conditions, at testing when I need it, and just making sure I maintain my health.
At Oak Street Health, we specialize in healthcare for older adults with care that focuses on keeping you healthy, catching issues early to keep you healthy longer.
I heard about Oak Street Health. I thought, wow, this is a nice place. They take time to talk to you and find out about you. They actually found out that I had a 99% blockage in my main artery in my heart. I had no idea. I had no symptoms. I would not be sitting here without them digging deeper.
When I meet a new patient for the first time, there's a lot of getting to know each other, right? There's not just about your medical health, although that's really important, but I also want to know about them as a person, what's important to them, where they grew up, and how they like to spend their time. Having that really deep connection is really important for just the relationship.
We go beyond what you'll find in most doctors' offices. Along with doctors and nurses, our care team also includes social workers and mental health support, just to name a few. They all work together to coordinate your care.
What I love about Oak Street is that they take care of my body, my physical, and also my mind. They gave me somebody to talk to. I used to beat myself up all the time. I don't do that anymore.
Oak Street is really good at putting everything in the big picture, all the big picture things, making sure socially, emotionally, physically, that all of those pieces go together and they all make up a good life and help us be our best.
At Oak Street Health, we provide health care for older adults like you. And we accept Medicare and most Medicare Advantage plans. Call 844-332-9680 to schedule your visit.
So my provider at Oak Street, she makes sure that she covers any problems I might have, what to expect in the future from things, how to treat my arthritis, how to make sure that my body is strong.
When I told my friend about Oak Street Health, I said, why don't you give it a try? And sure enough, he came in, he went through the same procedures that I went through, and he is with Oak Street Health for over a year now.
I made the transition to Oak Street because I really like how they focus on older people, and I know that's going to help me age well. I feel physically strong, I feel emotionally strong. I'm in the right place now because they're the right people at this time of my life.
Ready for care that puts you first? At Oak Street Health, we specialize in healthcare for older adults like you. With care that focuses on keeping you healthy, call 844-332-9680 to schedule your visit.
Simple.
Keeping it easy.
Transparent.
No hidden fees.
Fair.
Treating people the way you want to be treated.
Simple, transparent, and fair.
That's Paramount Kia.
This is Suit Up Sports. Suit Up Sports. Where opinions are as sharp as a tailored suit. No fluff, no gimmicks, just unfiltered, hard-hitting takes on sports and a whole lot more. It's time to suit up. Now here's your host, DJ The Suit Stout.
This is Community Focus on the WHKY News. I'm Rob Eastwood. Arianna Mack and her guest are up first to discuss an upcoming event plus a commemoration this month.
November is National Caregivers and Hospice Awareness Month. Carolina Caring Foundation Executive Director Tara Bland joins WHKY. Tara, tell us what this means to you guys.
Well, this month is important to us because it's an opportunity for us to spread education and awareness about hospice and palliative care, but also the benefits that we can help caregivers in our community. Next Thursday, November the 13th, we're hosting an event at the Salt Block in Hickory called The Art of Caregiving. It will be encompassing a number of different things and activities. From 3 to 5 that day, we will have a free caregiver resource fair that will have about 20 different vendors there providing resources and services to our community. Again, it is a free event, so we ask you to come to that. We're also showcasing a presentation that is a documentary directed by Bradley Cooper on caregiving, and that will happen in the Drendel Auditorium beginning at 5 o'clock. With a curated conversation at 7 o'clock with specialists on caregiving in our community. Again, it's a completely free event, and it is an opportunity for caregivers to learn more about what is available to them, and also for individuals that will at some point in time be a caregiver to learn what is available to them as well. It's our way of giving back to our community.
And what do you hope people take away from that event?
That they're not in this alone, that there is opportunity and resources that can help them, no matter where they feel their disparities or how they feel like they can't take care of themselves at the moment. This is about the person caring for others, so we want caregivers to come and learn about what they can have help them through the process.
Yes, and that speaks a lot towards Carolina Caring's mission statement. If they can't make this event, where do you point them towards?
Well, if they go to our website, and actually I believe you're going to show a screen too, where they can see there is an opportunity to live screen this event to their home. So if you are taking care of someone and you can't come in person, we want to be there to support you as well. So please call us, connect with us via email through the QR code that you see there, or even through our website, and we can access a live stream link for you to watch this at home.
Perfect. And is there anything else you want to let us know?
Again, it's a free event. It's completely free for anyone that would like to come and attend or live stream. So please connect with us so we can help you through that process.
You don't want to miss that event by Carolina Caring Foundation. We'll continue to celebrate caregivers and hospice caregivers. Reporting for WHKY, I'm Arianna Mack.
Thanks, Arianna, and thanks to Tara for joining us tonight. Up next, David Cedrone has details on leaf pickup in a Hickory Metro city.
All right, thanks, Rob. Well, the City of Lenoir is getting ready to start its annual curbside leaf collection. The service starts this month in November, runs through January. It's free to all residents. City officials are asking residents to rake the leaves into piles behind the curb or ditch line, remove any rocks, sticks, bricks, or glass and trash. The city says those items can damage equipment or even injure workers. Residents can expect at least 3 pickups, one in November, one in December, and one in January. The pickup schedule can vary depending on weather and how heavy the leaf fall is each season. City crews take the leaves to the municipal mulch site where they're composted for a year. The compost is then sold during the city's annual spring compost sale event. For more information, you can go to the City of Lenore's Facebook page. I'm David Cedrone, WHKY News.
Thanks, David. And that wraps up Community Focus and the WHKY News today. Remember, you can get all of the latest news and sports 24/7 at our website, WHKY.com. We also have local news and sports 7 days a week on our sister station, WHKY Radio, 1290 AM and 102.3 FM, and streaming on multiple platforms and at our website. And a reminder, we will have complete election coverage on Tuesday, results from municipal elections across the area on our radio station, WHKY, 1290 AM, 102.3 FM, also online at WHKY.com and at 10 p.m. right here. Thank you so much for joining us. On behalf of Arianna Mack, David Cedrone, Jason Savage, and Tara Bland, I'm Rob Eastwood, and from Hickory, this is the WHKY News.